When I started playing cricket, when I made my debut, I never thought about playing 100 test matches. I think it's always about for me, it's always about being in present and not think too far ahead. So for me, it was just the last game when I thought, or probably before this series started, that's when I realized that I'll be playing my 100 test match. In a career, you always go through ups and downs. So you have to fight through those periods. But yeah, for me, I never thought that I'll play 100 test matches. That wasn't my goal. I've always been a player who wants to do well in each and every test match and in each and every test series. So yeah, that is something. 100 test match is something which happens throughout the journey, and that is something which you can't aim for. But yeah, as long as you continue playing good cricket, eventually that happens. Yes, it is challenging. The most important part is you need to be mentally strong. You need to believe in yourself. You should know your strength as a player. And that was something which I backed throughout my career, and that is something which has given me success. So I knew that if I had success in first 5-7 years because of what I have done, I can't change my game. Yes, you can always fine tune. You can always add few shots in your game, but you can't change entirely because there are other players who play white ball cricket and their style of play is slightly different. So one has to understand that, and each and every player has their own style. So the most important thing which I have learned over a period of time is one needs to stick to their strength. One needs to back that. But at the same time, as a cricketer, you always try and improve, and that's what I have done. I think I've added few shots in my game, which has helped me to be successful in last couple of years. So yeah, you always need to add a few shots and yeah, continue growing as a cricketer. Yeah, it was challenging, but the best part was I was playing county cricket for Sussex. That's when I started scoring runs. That's when I found my rhythm back. And the shots which I have been talking about, I had already spoken to Rahul Bhai, Vicky Paji, that these are the things which I want to work on. Although I was left out of the team, but I had a clear communication that these are the things which I had to work on. And the moment I started scoring runs again, I knew that I'll get picked again. There's always an opportunity to represent the Indian team again. And when I got my opportunity in England to play that one-off test match, I was ready because I had played enough first-class game for Sussex and scored enough runs. So that gave me a lot of confidence. I think Ashwin has recently spoken about me being very stubborn. So yeah, sometimes I feel that as long as you stick to your methods, as long as you're confident about your game, and I feel that one has to be disciplined to be successful in test format, and I've done that over a period of time. I have certain routines. I pay a lot of attention to my fitness. Apart from that, I do a little bit of meditation and yoga and pranayam, which has helped me immensely to be in present and not think about the outside noise, because it's important to shut down the outside noise. I mean, it's easy to say that one has to shut it down. But to do that, I think you need to be mentally really strong. Sometimes you have to detach yourself from what has been spoken outside. I try and detach myself from social media, whether it's newspaper, TV media, even if it's positive. I think sometimes you just need to focus on the things which you can control, and then just try and get better as a cricketer. So that has helped me immensely. देखिए, पेशेंस अपने आप से नहीं आता है, उसके लिए मेंटल स्ट्रेंथ चाहिए, उसके साथ में आपको प्रैक्टिस भी उतनी अच्छी तरह से करनी चाहिए। प्रिपरेशन उसमें बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट है। मुझे लग रहा है कि मैंने जो जूनियर क्रिकेट में रन की है, फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट में रन की है, वहाँ पर पेशेंस सीखी है। कुछ चीज़ें ओवरनाइट नहीं होती है, तो एक डिसिप्लिन की जो मैं बात कर रहा था, वो डिसिप्लिन एक दिन या 2-4-6 महीने का नहीं होता है। सालों भर का जो डिसिप्लिन है, उसके बाद पेशेंस आती है। तो उसके लिए हार्ड वर्क बहुत ज़रूरी है। ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम आपको अपनी गेम को बैक करना होता है, और वही डिसिप्लिन से, वही रूटीन से सालों भर मेहनत करनी पड़ती है। उसके बाद वो पेशेंस डेवलप होता है। तो या मुझे ये लग रहा है कि आप जब अपनी गेम और अपनी एबिलिटी पे ज़्यादा फोकस करते हैं, उसके ऊपर कॉन्फिडेंट रहते हैं, और ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम सक्सेस मिले या फेलियर मिले, बट आप उसको अगर उसके ऊपर लगे रहते हैं तो इवेंचुअली आपको सक्सेस मिलता है। Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult to just name two particular innings, but Some of my favorite innings I can mention here. The one, especially the one when I made my debut and when I scored 72. I thought that was one of the most important innings in my cricketing career because I was very nervous. If I hadn't scored those runs, maybe I might not have been playing international cricket. So yes, debut innings was special. But moving on from there, I think 92 against Australia in 2017 when we were playing at Cheteshwar Stadium. That is one of my favorite innings. Apart from that, my first overseas 100 at South Africa, I think it was Joburg. In the second innings, I got 155. And then 123 at Adelaide, and last test match at Gabba when I scored 56 and got hit on the body a few times. So these are my special ones. Yeah, it is challenging. Look, if we look at the current test schedule, we on an average we play about 9 test matches. So when you play one series and then go back home, unless you are playing any first class cricket, you are not in touch with the game. Sometimes you are just sitting at home and watching cricket on TV. So that's the most important time for a test cricketer to keep challenging yourself, keep training, keep practicing. Although you are not looking forward to any particular series in 1 or 2 months time. And I felt that especially during COVID time when we didn't have a lot of first class cricket, that was the most challenging time as a test cricketer because I was just sitting at home, just practicing and just waiting for some test matches to happen. So yeah, for a test cricketer, it's important to play first class cricket, be in touch with the game. It is challenging if you are just one format player, but you need to motivate yourself. You need to tell yourself that you still have to be prepared whenever there are test matches coming. Yeah, it was a conscious decision. I knew that there was one-off test match in England, and before that, I wanted to have some match practice, try and find my rhythm back. And I've always realized that whenever I play county cricket, we always play on challenging pitches. There's little bit help for the bowlers. So those are the conditions you want to play on as a batsman. Try and challenge yourself. Try and work on your technique and have that game time. टफ ऑपोजिशन की बात करें तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया एक ऑब्वियसली एक टफ ऑपोजिशन है जिनके सामने काफ़ी अच्छी सीरीज़ रही है अभी तक. इंग्लैंड हैज़ बीन अ चैलेंजिंग ओपोनेंट, इवन न्यूजीलैंड. तो इन सारी टीमों के सामने हमारा प्रदर्शन अच्छा रहा है क्योंकि एज अ टीम जब हमें कोई चैलेंज करता है तो आई मीन वी नो द पोटेंशियल वी हैव इन द टीम, तो उसकी वजह से पीपल आर विलिंग टू फाइट बैक. Players are willing to take that challenge and try and prove that if we want to be number one test team in the world, then we have to fight it out. अगर personally मेरी बात करूँ तो challenging bowlers में जिमी एंडरसन जब हम इंग्लैंड की कंडीशन में खेलते हैं, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट डेल स्टेन एंड मॉनी मॉर्कल जब मैं 2011 में सबसे पहली बार साउथ अफ्रीका गया था तो वहाँ पर काफ़ी चैलेंजिंग लगा मुझे क्योंकि मेरा पहला ओवरसीज़ टूर था और वहाँ पर मुझे काफ़ी दिक्कत आ रही थी. और उसके बाद मैंने राहुल भाई से बात करी थी, तभी राहुल भाई खेल रहे थे. सो ही गेव मी फ्यू टिप्स एंड देन आई वर्कड ऑन माय गेम. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, पैट कमिंस हैज़ बीन वन ऑफ द मोस्ट चैलेंजिंग बॉलर व्हेन वी प्ले इन ऑस्ट्रेलियन कंडीशंस. They have a good fighting spirit. No matter what the situation of the game is, they will always challenge you as an opponent. So whenever I walk into bat, I never get free runs. I never get easy runs against Australia. I always have to work my way out. I have to work really hard to score those runs. And they play as a unit. They are always vocal even on the field. So there is a little bit of banter and chat going on. Sometimes that motivates me a bit more because I'm not someone who will try and talk back at them. But the best thing you can do as a cricketer is to score runs and let the bat do the talking. So yeah, there have been challenging opposition and yeah, I've had a good success, but we always enjoy this challenge. Well, as a cricketer, I can definitely say that having played a little bit of white ball cricket recently has helped me a lot. I've played for Saurashtra and Sussex and played a little bit of white ball cricket, where I've tried playing few shots. I've tried playing sweep shot against fast bowlers, try and play paddle scoop, played few reverse sweeps as well. So that has opened my mindset because when I want to implement few shots in test cricket, you are a little more flexible, you are a little more open-minded towards trying things out, and that has helped me to be successful successful even in, if we look at the last series in Bangladesh when the team needed to accelerate and I had to play few shots. I could do that. The reason was I've been doing that even in practice sessions. So yeah, I think I'm a little more open-minded over a period of time. I have learned that one has to be a little flexible to adapt to different situation, try and add few more shots, and be open to changes in your game and in your technique. And as a person, I don't think there is a lot which has changed. I am still the same Cheteshwar which people know. I mean, if you know, if you speak to some of the teammates, if you speak to people who know me, I'm still the same person. I don't think you need to change as a person as long as you are a good human being. So I always try and do that. Yeah, it means a lot to me and even to my family. My father has played a very important role in my cricketing career. He's someone who has coached me since my childhood. So he's very excited. He's going to be here tomorrow. Even my wife, she has been very supportive. So yeah, in a cricketer's life, family support is very important. So I'm very thankful to my family, my friends, the coaches I've worked with over a period of time. They've played an important role in my cricketing career. And yeah, there is a lot to achieve. So yes, I am definitely satisfied. I am really excited to play this 100 Test match. But at the same time, we are playing an important series. So hopefully we win this Test match and move on and win another Test match. Which will ensure that we qualify for the WTC finals. And yes, my dream is obviously to win that WTC final for the Indian team, which hasn't happened in the last WTC finals. But hopefully once we qualify, then we'll look towards that.